Hey guys, welcome the new edition of Big Chief Daddy's Pick'em. Where we're gonna go with NFL games of the week, and we're gonna start obviously right now, week one. So with the football is back. How long football is gonna be back with the whole global thing that's going on. That's to be determined. But just glad football is back. Uh, you know, we're gonna kick it off with you know just to recap. Obviously, Chiefs won a Super Bowl first time in 50 years. It's great. They had their ring ceremony last week. They nice little shiny rings. The news. Patrick Mahomes got engaged. Also, he proposed to his girlfriend. So they both got rings. It was kind of cute. Raising of the banner is going to be Thursday night at home with not a sellout crowd, park crowd. But little crowd that they're going to bring some noise. No mascots this year. No cheerleaders this year. So, some fans are better than no fans. It's just you wait 50 years and you're going to raise your banner to close off that season, and the crowd's not going to be there. But Chiefs Kingdom, we're going to feel it. I'm here in Orlando. I'm still pumped. I got Chief memorabilia behind me if you're watching on the video. I got my Super Bowl t-shirt still on. Wore it for a year. We the champ. We the defending champs. I finally got to see my team not only make the Super Bowl, but win the Super Bowl. And, now they're going to try to be the first team since 2005 to repeat the Super Bowl, win back to back. They haven't won that many. With this year, with NFL, with the free agency and the way the roster is and people switching teams, it's very hard to repeat as champs. Very, very hard to repeat as a Super Bowl champs. But I'm wishing luck, hoping that they can do it. So, let me give you a couple other little topics real quick before we get down to the top for the breakdown real quick. And we got Tom Brady going to the Pats. Going from the Pats to the Bucks. Now, people call it's the New England Buccaneers because they got Gronkowski and Tom Brady, but they got Leonard Fournette. They picked him up. The Jacksonville Jaguars let him go. So we'll see how they go. And a lot of people are saying, hey, Tampa Bay is going to look good this year. Sorry, I like the Saints in that division. I still like the Saints in the division. I know people are like, you haven't even watched the preseason game. I haven't watched the preseason game because there is no preseason. And there's no preseason, but I'm gonna give a Super Bowl pick later at the end of these pick'ems. I'm gonna make a Super Bowl pick off just gut instinct, and after a while, maybe I'll stay with the pick. But hey, I might be wrong. But hey, my partner's probably gonna be like crazy. He's gonna listen to the show and be like, Joey Two Walls and be like, Big Chief, you made a Super Bowl pick, but you haven't watched any preseason games. I said I get that. I watched a little bit of Hard Knocks. I'm watching, these games are going to be interesting because they get to finally hit another team. They're not hitting their teammate. That's what we missed about preseason this year. They didn't get a hit. So these guys are finally going to get hit for the first time, like real hit in a game. Some teams, they're scrimmaging against each other. Now that's like, scrimmage against your little brother. Not the rivalry, dude. Not the neighbor that you want to, you're trying to, like, come on, me versus you. Something like that. So, anyways, but how is Tom Brady gonna react, play in this game, play with the Bucks? I'm sure he's gonna want, hey, is it Belichick or is it Brady in that whole team, right? The whole thing. So, but speaking of the Patriots, they get Cam Newton. So now I've been saying that it's a system. I've personally been saying it's a system. Why have I been saying it's a system? Because Matt Castle took a bunch of money from the Kansas City Chiefs a couple years ago, a few years ago now, all because of that system, because they thought he was a good quarterback. Now, here's my thing. Cam Newton, and this is, I wish I had Joey Two Walls on the show, but maybe I'll have a show with him leading up, another one, just a phone, not a pick'em show, but more of a topic show, and I'll ask him this topic, and I'm going to tell you guys this topic now. Listening, Cam Newton, comeback player of the year? Question mark. Possibly, if he can have his head straight. And Bill Belichick knows how to do this system because he knows how to make quarterbacks. Jacoby Brissett was a great quarterback. Matt Castle was a great quarterback. They went to other teams as starters. Tom Brady, made a career with Bill Belichick. Now he wants to say, hey, I wasn't the brain trust. No, I was. So now, Bill Belichick, you make Cam Newton comeback player of the year. You win a division with Cam Newton, which I don't know if you will, then you might have a point. But Cam Newton could possibly win comeback player of the year. I hope he does. So let's get into these pick'em games. How shall we? We get into these pick'ems right now. We got the Houston Texans on Thursday night traveling to Kansas City Chiefs. Banner night, opening week. I'm not quite sure how the records go with opening week as far as but you got all these pomp and circumstances, but it's going to be different this year. But they got the banner. They're going to have their banner celebration. It's a rematch of the divisional championship game. The big comeback, 24-0 comeback that started the comebacks. And the Chiefs are favored by 9. I like them to win this game. I like them to win this game by 11. I'm going to 33 to 21. That's I don't even think I can't even do math, guys. But anyways, they're by 12. 33 to 12. Anyways, I will be right back. All right, sorry about that. I'm recording this in my room. And the dog was knocking at the door trying to get out of the room. First, before I started this, he wanted it in the room. But, hey, so we'll see with Deshaun Watson versus Patrick Mahomes. Another rematch. We'll see how it goes. No Damian Williams this year for the Chiefs, but they did get a nice running back from LSU that it could make a major step up and help them out. They also... give me 1 second, guys. I'm kind of doing this on my phone as well as talking to you guys, just pulling up some of the roster. So they got, Clyde Edwards. I'm just gonna call Clyde Edwards. He got another hyphenation to his other name, but he's most likely going to be the starting running back this year for the Chiefs, followed by Daryl Williams. So, because Damian Williams not playing this year, he's going to sit out. Which, hey, more power to you. You want to sit out, you sit out. Also, who's going to sit out this year is our tackle, Flay Dardain Tartif. I'm going to call him. We call him LDT. We call him Dr. LDT. In fact, he's a certified doctor, and he's helping out where he needs to be at, and I'm okay with that. A lot of Chief fans are okay with that because, hey, what times are rough right now. So he wants to show his gift that other than football, something he studies for and passionate about because he wants to have a career outside of football, and he'll have one. Being a doctor, I'm all right. It's okay. I get it. So no more power to you. So, all right. So let's get into some of these picks. Seattle Seahawks traveling to Atlanta. I like the Seahawks -1.5. I'll take the Seahawks in this game. Russell Wilson gonna come back and play. Great year. They got some. I want them to win this division. Atlanta, Matt Ryan needs to come back this year, man. Got to come back here. I don't think though they're not gonna win this division, but I'm hoping he has a great year. Hoping he has a little more of a comeback year. Not saying he come back player of the year or anything like that. I just want him to have a nice, decent year this year. Julio Jones, same thing. And no, I don't have him on my fantasy team, so I'm okay with that. Todd Gurley. Now, how Todd Gurley gonna do? Can Todd Gurley bounce back with this team? Leaving the Rams, get out of that system, come over here. But I still like Seattle. I like Seattle in this game. I'm gonna take Seattle. Next game, we got the New York Jets versus the Buffalo Bills. Sam Darnold got to step up, but it's the Jets, right? So the Jets are the Jets. I don't think the Jets are going to be a bottom shelf team again. My team here is the Bills. Buffalo Bills. You need to win this division. You need to come out and win this division this year. So I like the Bills. I like Josh Allen. Josh Allen, step up. You got Frank Gore. You got Singletary, who's great. He's on my fantasy team. You got Brown. You got Beasley. You got Knox. You gotta have a good. You guys have a decent offense. Got a pretty good defense too. You got Wallace. You got Murray. You got Phillips this year. You got Hodges, Edmonds, Hyde, Johnson. The list goes on. But Buffalo Bills, no Tom Brady in the league. You gotta win this division. You gotta win this division this year, Buffalo Bills. So I like the Bills. They're 6.5. I got them. They won by 7. I think they won by 7. So the Bears versus the Lions. Lions -3. Hey, Trubisky's still starting. Nick Foles is right behind the corner, though. He's breathing down his neck, I'm sure. I like the Lions, though, in this game. I think the Lions will cover. Won by like 4 or 5. Stafford, though, got to have a good year, man. Got to have another good year. Got to have a good year this year. Got to have something. Just do something this year, Yeah, the Packers versus the Vikings. Vikings -3. Kirk Cousins, but Aaron Rodgers. I like the Packers in this game. I know they're playing in Minnesota. I get it, but I still like the Packers to bounce back. It's one of those rivalries, NFC North games. Pound for pound. We had NFC North game kickoff last year, Packers Bears, right? And Packers normally don't do that great opening weeks, but I like the Packers. I like the Packers in this game. I think Kirk Cousins, you're going to like that because Aaron Rodgers is going to beat you guys. Vikings are -3, but I'm taking the Packers. All right, then you got the Dolphins versus the Patriots. Patriots -6.5 with Cam Newton, starting quarterback. We all knew that. We all knew Cam was going to be the starting quarterback. I don't know why they even tried to I don't know. And then a couple weeks ago they said, he's going to start. Yeah, we knew he was going to be the starting quarterback the minute you guys signed him. The real interest is the other side of that field. Because you got Ryan Fitzmagic. How much magic is left in that tank? I doubt there's a lot. I'm saying by week 4, week 5, it might be calling for Tua. Because they have the Pats, the Bills, the Jags. That's the first 3 games. So we'll see what happens. I like New England 6.5. Take the points. Take New England. They're gonna win. They're gonna win by 10. Now you got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Washington. Don't call them Redskins anymore because they are not the Redskins. They are just the Washington football team. And you heard that right. They are literally called the Washington team. So Washington teams, you got Haskins. Can Haskins bounce back? Who knows? We'll see what happens. We'll see what they do. The biggest question is really on the other side of that ball. Can Carson Wentz? Can you stay healthy? Can you stay healthy and contend and win divisions with this Philadelphia Eagles? Eagles are -6. I'll take the Eagles in this game. Now we got the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Carolina Panthers. Raiders, new city, not opening a home game yet, not yet. However, over under how many times the Las Vegas Raiders get called the Oakland Raiders. Just because it's like, I remember one year when the LA Rams went to St. Louis and they called them timeout LA Rams. And the crowd booed like crazy. They're not the St. Louis Rams. But it's going to get some time to adjust. I mean, hey, I sometimes slip up and call the San Diego Chargers. And they've been in LA now for 2 years. So again, they're coming again. Raiders are gonna play against the Carolina Panthers. Panthers got a new quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater leaving that comfort of backing up Drew Brees, even though I thought maybe he should have just stayed there, stayed in New Orleans. That'd have been fun. When Drew Brees goes, but he wants to start. He hasn't started since Minnesota days. I like the Panthers. Take the Panthers on this one. I think the Panthers are gonna beat the Raiders. Sorry, Raiders, but you're the Raiders to me. I don't think you'll be a contending team this year with the Chiefs in the division. I think the Chargers might, and maybe the Broncos, but I don't think the Chargers. I think the Raiders. We'll see. So now we got a lot of quarterbacks going to new teams this year. If you get what I'm saying. Now, the next one is got the Colts versus the Jags. Now, Colts got Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers got T.Y. Hilton, got some guys, but Gardner Minshew for the Jaguars. Funny thing, Jaguars pick up Foles, then he gets hurt, and Minshew falls in their lap, and bye Foles. Go to Chicago. Here comes the Minshew, right? But now we got the Colts. We'll see. I mean, they got some good players. How Rivers going to respond? He left L.A. Didn't like you living in California. He loves, he's a Midwestern boy. Think he's going to fit. You got T.Y. Hilton. You got Mack. You got Pasquale. He got Doyle. You got Campbell. So he got some weapons. Great fantasy team. Great fantasy points. As far as the game goes, they're -8. However, I like the Colts to win. But I'll take the Jags because the Colts will not cover. The Colts will win by like 6, maybe 7, but they're favored by 8. I'm going to take the Jags. I'll take the Jags on that one. So we go to the next game. The Art Modell. This Browns fans are like, come on, Big Chief, come on. But the Browns versus the Ravens, another game. Now this one's another big point spread. Ravens -8. However, it's the Browns. Baker Mayfield, you got it. This is your year. You got to step up a little bit. You got your talent, man. You got Landry. You got Beckham. You got Hunt. You got Chubb. Browns, you got to do something. 9 wins this year. Come on, Browns, 9 wins maybe. But however, you're gonna start off with the loss because I like the MVP Lamar Jackson. Now, can Lamar Jackson do what Patrick Mahomes did? Be on the Madden cover, win the Super Bowl in the same year. I'm sure it might have been done before. Maybe Brady did that a couple years ago, but Brady does everything right. So, I like the Ravens. I think the Ravens are going to win by 10. I think the Browns are going to struggle again this year, but I'm hoping they don't. I'm with Baker Mayfield. I'm hoping that Baker Mayfield stays off that famous jersey. Next, we got the LA Chargers with another new starting quarterback versus the Bengals, who got a new quarterback. Now we got Bengals, Joe Burrow. I want him, throw him out there, throw him on the fire. Training, it's your training day, buddy. You're gonna go start week 1 against Tyrod Taylor and the Chargers. I like Tyrod Taylor in this game. I think Tyrod Taylor and the Chargers are going to give the Chiefs a little more than they can handle as far as division. I still like the Chiefs in this division, but the Chargers, they got weapons. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. So I like these guys. I know I like Tyrod. I'm hoping Tyrod Taylor actually going to be a star. I know they got Justin Herbert, but I want Tyrod Taylor to keep Justin Herbert on that bench. Next one we got is the New England Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints. Hey, I like the Saints. Oh, by the way, the Chargers are -3. I'm going to take the Chargers. With the Buccaneers and the Saints, hey, guess what? I'll take the Saints -3.5. Drew Brees in that dome? Come on. I know Tom Brady. Everybody's high on Tom Brady. I'm telling you right now, they'll make the playoffs, but they're not winning that division. You got a tight end that hasn't played in over a year. Was a WWE wrestler, kind of, sort of. Well, wanted to be. Was on a couple of programs. Leonard Fournette, Jacksonville didn't want him, so you just got him. They're all in. The Buccaneers are all in, but I don't know if they'll win. They might make the playoffs. I mean, that's the division with Carolina and the Falcons. So they might make the playoffs. They might make the division playoffs, but they're not going to win the division. I got the Saints division. I got the Saints in the win in this game too. So take the points. Saints minus 3.5. Next game, you got the Redbirds, Cardinals taking on the 49ers. 49ers minus 7. I like the Niners. You got Kyle Murray with the Cardinals. You got Jimmy G. 49ers got to take the reins out of Jimmy G though. 49ers, no, you got the Super Bowl. Got the Super Bowl. One of the biggest. I won't say the biggest collapse because you could probably Atlanta Falcons probably be one of those guys, but one of the second collapse. You know, they had that. Thought they had that game won. And Chiefs came back, but here's the thing: you know, it's be interesting. Jimmy G, does he get those reins off him? You know, did he was he able to throw the ball more? They're gonna have Mostert run the ball. And they're gonna do a running game just like they did last year and protect Jimmy G. We'll see. The next game we got is a Sunday night game. The Dallas Cowboys against the LA Rams. Rams open up their new stadium, SoFi Stadium. I was there last year, saw just the walls. So to find out it's finally done, it's beautiful. It looks really beautiful. Watching Hard Knocks, saw the stadium. It looks really brilliant, beautiful. Happy for the city of LA to have a football stadium, nice one. Because I see a lot of not just football games, but a lot of concerts. Hopefully, when everything back to concerts and events over there. So, anyways, I like the Cowboys though. I like Dak Prescott and I like the Cowboys. I think with the opening night, it might be a little. Rams start off shaky. Like I said, all these teams are going to start off shaky. They haven't hit nobody. They're only hitting their teammates. They're going to finally hit people. So we'll see what happens. But I like the Cowboys minus 3. I'll take the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott. Oh, you guys got to show up. Got to show up. Got to win this division. Got to get deep in that playoffs, all right? Got to get deep in that playoffs this year. As far as the Steelers versus the Giants Monday night, yeah, I'll take the Steelers minus 5.5. Yeah, I think they'll win by 7 or so. Ben Roethlisberger, you don't want to get hurt because you got Mason Rudolph back there, and I don't know. I think this is kind of the swan song. If Mike Tomlin don't get that far and Ben Roethlisberger gets hurt, maybe it's time to get rid of these two and start off fresh. You know, start off with something new. As far as the Giants go, Daniel Jones, it's gonna be more growing pains, but I like Daniel Jones. Hopefully they'll have a good year. So, anyways. So those are my pick'ems. Sorry if it's a little fast. I actually recorded this earlier, but rule number 1 of recording, guys, is make sure your mic is on, because my mic was not on, and yeah, so it's kind of had to redo this. So trying to get this done. Anyways, so I told you I have a Super Bowl pick, and I'm gonna make a Super Bowl pick. And I haven't seen the preseason games. I haven't watched anything other than Hard Knocks, which is a great show. Love that show. Interesting to see it. Love that take. Interesting to see two teams in the same city, but totally different styles. So that's great. But my Super Bowl pick in Tampa Bay this year, right down the street where I'm at. You know, about an hour. 2-hour drive, maybe 3 hours. I'm gonna take the Seattle Seahawks. That's right. It's gonna be Seattle Seahawks versus my Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are gonna get back to the Super Bowl. I think the Seahawks are gonna be there waiting for them. So I think Seahawks versus the Chiefs. My picks. Now, granted, people are gonna be like, "Yo, Big Chief, it's crazy picks," but that's gonna be my pick. So. Hope you like this new episodes of on the Sports Daddy TV network. It's called Big Chief Pick'em. I'm picking games all week, all year long. I'm gonna try to pick games, and have these out before Thursday night game. Before the Thursday night game, hopefully we'll have these picks out, and we'll see how I do. But anyways, I shall talk to you guys later. Once again, thank you for listening, watching. Like us on Facebook, Sports Daddy TV, or Sports Daddy Yeah, Sports Dad TV on Facebook, Sports Dad TV on Twitter, Spotify, Coastal Bros, Spotify. There goes a no hitter. Apple Podcast. There goes a no hitter. Apple Podcasts, Coastal Bros, Apple Podcasts, In the Car with Joey, Two Wallets, Spotify, In the Car with Joey, Two Wallets. Listen to those shows; they're great shows also. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys soon. Enjoy the football. Enjoy the games. Football's back. Just enjoy it, man. Enjoy the football. For what it's worth. Enjoy the football. Because honestly, I didn't think we were going to have football. I didn't know if we were going to even have football this year. But I'm loving the fact that we're having sports in general. So enjoy the games, and I will talk to you later.